Welcome, my little pretties. My mom got that for me. It's so cute. Thanks, Mom. Hey everyone, Krysten here. Yes, because this is my channel. Yeah. Okay, so this story time takes place like last year. It's a college story, yes. So, I have never dated before, right? So, I get super awkward around guys. It's just who I am. And if you are the same as me, let me know. So, in college, there is a guy. We're going to call him Tim. And Tim lives on the same floor as me of our dorm. And he's probably like 5 doors down from me. And Tim is sort of like a dork. And I guess that's like the type of guys I like. I don't know. My friends tell me I like nerds and dorks. And I'm like, who cares? Anyways, he's very, I think he's cute. He's funny, smart's a good one. And he's like super nice and very charming and whatnot. So I was like, man, I wish I could talk to him more. I wish, I don't know, I was like, maybe we could text or something like that. Like, it was like a little school girl crush, whatever. I'm super awkward. I'm so awkward. Okay, so, it's one night. I was kidding. No, seriously, on one night, it is my friend Tiffany, if you remember Tiffany from like my other stories, and her roommate Mandy, which is also my friend. So we are in my dorm. Becky's not in the dorm room right now, but we are in the dorm, my dorm, and we're doing homework. And so I'm just telling them about Tim. I'm like, oh my god, you know, I wish I could talk to him more, blah blah blah. And Mandy's like writing something down on a piece of paper, and you know, whatever, like, we're talking, we're doing some homework, we're talking about guys, whatever. I'm the only one who's not dating. Tiffany has a boyfriend. Mandy was dating, whatever. I was like, yeah, Tim's cute. Why not? And so then Mandy turns around, she shows me a note, and the note read something like, similar to this. She's like, Dear Tim, I think you're super cute, super handsome. I don't know, been watching you. I am, basically she just profounding my love for him, which I don't love him. She's writing this long letter saying like, I love you, Tim, and things like that. And you know, I'm just like, that's funny, whatever, that's super cute and stuff like that. And then Mandy gets up and then she like runs out my room. She like runs like the Flash. And I'm just like so laughing, like, girl, so funny, what's she doing and stuff like that. And I don't know why it took me a minute to register what she was about to do. I realized, my god, she's about to go give Tim this note. So I get up and I run out the room, and I look down the hallway, and Mandy's already by his door, and she does that James Bond slide, and she like throws the note under his door. Now, I actually really don't know if James Bond does a slide. Does he? I haven't seen any James Bond movies. But she does a note under his door. And I like run up to the door, and I'm like freaking out. I know Tim's not in the dorm room because Tim is at the library. And what is funny about this, I know we are doing homework in my room and Tim's at the library. This was probably a Friday or Saturday night. Can you tell the type of people we are? We're doing homework on a Friday or Saturday night. Yes. So I knew Tim wasn't in there. He's at the library. His roommate wasn't in there because his roommate was probably doing something like fun on the Friday or Saturday night. And I bend down and I like try to get the note, and it's too far under the door. I started freaking out. And you guys are like, why are you freaking out? Okay, because I'm super awkward around guys and I don't know really how to talk to them, whatever. And she said basically, I love you, Tim, in this note from Krysten. Like, we don't even talk like that. Like, stop. So Mandy is just cracking up, like laughing. Like, this is like the funniest thing in the world. And I get up and I And it's probably not like a super big deal or whatever because he's not there, but no one knows when he's coming back. He could walk through the door right now and come and get this note. So I run back to my room and I tell Tiffany. So Tiffany gets up and we go there, and people, I can't tell you how long we were at Tim's door trying to get this note back. Oh my gosh, like seriously. And so we were trying everything. Like, we even looked up how to pick a lock. Like, we were going to break into his dorm room. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I had to get that note back. Even got one of my rulers and I tried to get the note, and I ended up flinging it too far. I flung into someone else's room across the hallway. I'm gonna need that back. So I'm like, oh my god, he's going to read his note, and Tiffany's trying to get this note back, and Mandy's just cracking up, and the guys next door to like down at me, they were like making so much noise, so we're trying to get this note back, and they're just like watching us down there. And I like didn't want to get them involved because you know how guys are. They're just like, go tell Tim, like, hey, Krysten put a note into your door, la 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 la. And no one has his number, you know what I mean? So we're still trying to get the note. I'm trying to look how I'm gonna pick this lock. We were trying everything to get this note back. Like, I'm not joking. I ended up getting a straw, and I was going to I put the straw in, and I thought if I sucked through the straw that the paper would come towards me. But then I realized, like, oh my god, this is a guy's room. That's super gross. Like, all their bad, nasty air. I was like, I am not doing that. So we ended up taking the straw and we taped it to the hanger. And Tiffany was like playing around under it. Like, this is like the longest, like, it's been like an hour now. And all I'm doing is just watching the door, like, oh my gosh, Tim's going to come through this door. Like, I'm not even joking. So Tiffany ends up getting the note back. Thank the Lord. I know you guys are like, you were scared for nothing. And anyways, people are probably like, when he gets there, why don't you just figure out something else? Like, I could have probably said, like, hey, I dropped my note, it went in your door, can I get it? And he's super nice, and of course he'll let me. But then he's gonna see his name, Tim, on the note, so he's gonna know that's for him. So yeah, anyways, we get the note back, and I was holding it, and I don't know what happened. Like, Jane snatches the note and she throws the note back under the door. But this time she couldn't get it all the way under the door, so she sticks it like right there on the door so we could like simply grab it. So we got the note back, and we went back to the dorm, and so happy we got the note, and we started our homework again. And I still continue to talk to him. I was like, oh my god, I really wish that I could seriously talk to him. So they're like, right now they're annoyed. They're like, Krysten, we just spent like an hour or something trying to get this note back for you. I'm like, well, that note's not good enough. So Jane starts writing another note, and she put like, dear Tim. He texted me, so I know you got back safe and stuff like that, from Krysten. And you know, I'm super awkward. Just said her real name, but I told Mandy if she could put her name and put her number so he could text us both, so I'm not the only one like being creepy, like checking up on him like I'm his mom or something like that. And so she did, and he ended up texting me that night. And let me read you the text. I actually still have the text from, I still have the text that Tim sent me. He's like, hey, it's Tim, made it back safe, LOL, thanks for your concern. That was so cute of Tim. So yes, that was my story time. It was super short, super quick. I just want you guys to remember Tim's name because he's going to be in one of my other story times. But yeah, I know the story was like super short. You guys like, oh yeah, that was alright. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, thank you. Bye.